his maybe Baba or whoever, or is it Guresi, whoever, or even you or the Iron Lady, or we need a bunch of complaints. If it is 10, 15 people, it don't really matter to bombard CNN with these things. If hearing it from one person, two people may not really push them that much. But when a couple of people have concerns, regarding this case, and they are, flooding CNN with these complaints and information and the blockages and the way they are gerrymandering of this case and all of that, they will be pushed to come into it and at least give it a trial. It's not just one person, it's not just two, it's not just three. As many as possible. So these are the areas that we need to really push. And like I said, I have other areas, other TV stations, other even MSNBC, they are here. But why I don't want to go to them is because I don't want it where there will be clash of interest that, okay, you've gone here, since these people are involved, let them continue. No, so since we started with saying, let us see how far we can go with them, how much help they can render. If it does not match with what we want, then we can use other areas. We have a bunch of them. It's not just CNN. But like I said, we need to reach out to these people with so many, even if it is the African TV, it can come in at this point too. Nobody's left out, or nobody's information or write-up or complaint to CNN will be looked, will be sidetracked. All this is will add up to put pressure on these people, and they will act. So, I mean, these are the things we need to look into. And then start work, of course. Like I said, I spoke to Guresi and what is his name? Muiwa yesterday, and I think they're doing their own part. Because I can't reach. I've spoken to the lawyer, and it looks like he wants to hear from the direct put to him. So I guess they will be able to reach out to the lawyer, and then I guess he takes it from there. So, but other bodies need to be involved at this point. Like I said, African TV can come in. I think he has the idea he could work. Write up things too that could make sense, like other people will do. So it's not just one body, it's not just one person, and it's not just Baba, or it's not just Guresi, it's not just Muiwa, or it's not even just only the lawyer. So we need to be involved in this. The more people will have complaining, the more people will have, bringing out ideas of what's happening, the way the blockages are coming into this case. I think it will bring other bodies in to be able to act. So that's just my part. So if there is I think the Iron Lady said she was going to request for us to be friends so we can communicate. I don't mind passing the information to her so she can do her write up to the CNN, and then maybe the African TV. And if you Papariano, you want to do your own part, your own write up to them too, it's okay. All I'm here for is to see where I can exploit any areas that we know we can use. I'm ready for that, and I'm ready to give my best. So that's just what I came here to say today. But I just wanted you guys to know that I passed the information to the right source that I think I should. So I hope they act on it. Hello?
Keep pushing, and they are still in the same spot. Everybody will find his way. And thank God for now, Dr. Ken Molilo said, he said she make herself the team leader. So if anybody just try to say this, he said she make herself team leader of Justice for Mohbad movement. And she deserves to be there. And I don't think somebody will now say, maybe that person did not want justice for Mohbad. So what Mr. Andy was trying to say is that he said his own opinion, and he has invested. Every one of us have invested one way or the other in justice for Mohbad, even by buying data, even by doing some other things. We have invested in justice for Mohbad. And we are entitled to
Can I say
I'm coming,
something?
please. Hold on. I'll come to you. I just want to clear some things. So we are entitled to our own opinion. It's not that being in a group in Justice for Mohbad movement will put money in Mr. Andy's pocket. No. It's not that being
Can I say something?
It will put money. Please, your daddy, let me finish. I will just a minute. That will put money into his pocket. So I don't want us to get him wrong. So that is what I just want to say.
Good evening, good morning, everyone. First of all, I must say the fact that the first question I asked myself is that Andy has spoken. Why is the host defending Andy?
I'm not defending Andy. I'm saying the facts.
Hold on, no. Don't interject, please. Just hold on, please. Just hold on. Let me land.
No, please. Mind your tone. Don't talk to me in that tone.
Please,
don't talk to me in that tone. Please.
Mommy,
I don't tolerate that.
Mommy, just tell us more. Whom they say was already cold. So, what is zombie? Báwo wọ́n ṣe gbé mọ́ sórí bike? Not na pep àbí kí lè má pe kẹ̀kẹ́ má wà. Báwo ni wọ́n ṣe ṣe tí wọ́n fi gbé mọ́ sórí bike? Ṣé ó jókòó ni ẹni tí as far as Adura and as the way the explanation is as if pé mo ti wà in coma. So they put him on bike. And you know, and so I still can't. I still do not. I can't understand this part. That part is bothering me. I have questioned it when Cynthia Wunmi was giving her testimony, and I'm still questioning that again when Adura, as he's giving his, I'm still questioning it. I still cannot understand how they placed Mo on a bike.
God bless you, ma. Now, this is another thing, ma. At what point, when the driver of the car looked back, and then he saw Mohbad, and he said, his hand is cold, oh, that maybe he has given up. Was it after or before that they put Mohbad on a bike? Mohbad is probably 5'9" or 5'9.5" or point something. Now, if true, the size of this guy that they said he was on a bike with him, there is no way they will have Mohbad. Hello? Yeah, there's no way.
I can hear you now, Lagata.
The network Lagata is bad.
Talon didn't do me.
Oh, mommy, don't share fries. Normally, woman look anyone, but I think they want it fried. Let me quickly use the loo. Hey, Shageki, sorry. Mommy. Emma, sorry, understand them.
Lagata, are you there?
Maybe the network. I'm calling continue to talk out.
No, we've been talking about how is it possible for them to even put a Mohbad on the bike? And number two, was there any bike at that time flying the area? I mean, Lagos State at that time, and people in Lagos State in Lekki. Yeah, do you still see? Is this possible for a car that to be flying around the street of Lekki at that time, at that period of time? Now, if you're telling me that you stop one bike, I understand. But you're not saying you stop two bikes. That means you're telling us that means other bikes are still flying the street of Lekki, which I know that is very illegal. So it's making it to be unbelievable for you to stop two bikes at the same time. Come on, man. I don't think there's bike. There's only bike. It's only the dispatchers and all that. So you're not saying that you stop two bikes? We need to look into that part. We really need to look into that part. Two bikes? I don't know. I guess Rekita is on the call. Rekita, guys, what happened? Is like your network went off?
No, someone is.
I was me between where and where now?
It's like for an hour, yes. And Adura said yes. And that's
and that also corroborated what the first doctor said, and you also affirmed that you believe that by the time they were telling you at the first hospital, indeed he had died. I said yes.
So he died from home, or in the car, or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So we want to tie all this up. Now, the death of your brother, if we play it back, was due to that injury which he sustained at the show and the reaction of the medication applied by the nurse. Adora said, I can't say. Before that show, was he showing any sign of weakness, tiredness, or loss of life? Adora said no. He was very healthy. Adora said yes. The event of that night, of that show, particularly the injury he suffered, the medication is reacted to, was what led to you guys taking him to the hospital. And unfortunately, he was pronounced dead. Is that the consequence of events, or sequence of events, or there were some other event that happened that ultimately, the write-up was a little bit.
Don't worry, go ahead.
Ultimated is in his death, and he said there was nothing else that happened. Question, my lord, that will be all for this witness. With profound respect to the honorable court, my lord, I am sorry. I went another matter. My name is David Fadeli.
Okay, so the lawyer Akinde just concluded this. So this is Baba
Fadeli. I will lead my learned friend, Nina De Jennifer. I am most grateful. My appearance is for the Alobas family. Cross-examination by David Fadeli. Okay. This is Father Baba Mohbad's lawyer examination. Examining Adura. So I need everyone, all the jury, to pay attention. Question, Adura, the Mohbad that died is your brother, the same mother and the same father? Adura responded, yes. Question, and you know the reason why we are here? Adura said, yes. Question, the court is trying to establish the cause of his death. You are aware? Adura said, yes. Question, and your evidence will help the court, the family, and every individual that is agitated. Are you aware? Adura said, yes. Question, please, I want you to tell the court what actually happened. You stayed with Mohbad. You live with him. Adura said, yes. Question, you were there when he got married to his wife? Adura said, yes. Question, somewhere in Kpai? Adura said, yes. Question, how many of you live in that house in Lekki? Adura said, 8. Question, out of those 8, you were one of those closest person to him? Adura said, his wife too was close to him. Question, after his wife, you were the closest? Adura said, yes. Question, how will you describe the relationship between Mohbad and his wife? Adura said, they were together. Question, when Mohbad was alive, there had never been a fight between Mohbad and his wife? Adura said, I don't know about that. Question, there had never been a fight?
I beg to interject. Sandy, what are you talking about? The musicians accommodate a lot of people. And mind you, the people that were accommodated with Mo, they were working for him. They were all sourcing. They were all hustlers. So what are you talking about? Wunmi accommodated 8 people. How will they eat if Mohbad doesn't accommodate all those people?
Is Sandy
has hundreds of people in justice in his home in Ikeja there. Go to Sonia there, all the musicians. Go to Naira Marley, you will see many people in the house. What are this Naira Marley? Do you think he doesn't have a wife? Do you think he doesn't have a wife? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Somebody said in the comment section that Sunday is not okay. I guess it's from the other side though.
It doesn't matter. Like, let me enlighten her. Sometimes they don't understand what is happening in life. What do they call it? You help them to understand what is happening. What do you think, Mohbad? Mohbad is a hustler. He's a musician. He has to employ people. They work for. Go to K1. Go to David Odo. You see people living with them. What are you talking about? And they all have wives. So what do you mean? Go ahead, please. As we were saying before, we were rudely interrupted by that comment.
All right. When Mohbad was alive, there had never been a fight between Mohbad and his wife. Adra said, I don't know about that. Question. There had never been a fight. Adra said, they used to have argument, not fight. Question. Your father had never come to the house to settle a fight? Adra said, yes, he had come before, but I don't know what caused it. Question. Have you listened to the interview granted by Prime Boy? This Prime Boy that you said had a fight with Mohbad on the 10th of September, you know Prime Boy very well? Adra said, yes. Question. He was a shadow friend of Mohbad? Adra said, yes. Question. Prime Boy said he never had a fight with Mohbad. He said there was never a fight. I can play Prime Boy's interview. He said there was never a fight between him and Mohbad on the 10th of September. Adra said, I was not there when it happened, but what I heard is that he fought with Prime Boy. Question. Wunmi 2 weeks ago gave evidence before this court that you were rude to Prime Boy, and Prime Boy was about to hit you on that 10th of September. Adra said, yes. Question. How come you are now saying you are not there? Adra said, I was there, but I was not there when they were fighting. Question. The evidence given by Wunmi, she said Prime Boy complained that you were rude to him. Adra said, yes. Question. That 10th of September, Adra said, yes. Question. And it was that reaction Prime Boy reacted to your rudeness? Adra said, Prime Boy came to meet me in the second Prado that I should come, but I did not answer him. So he got angry with me, that he was calling me and I did not answer him. That was the meaning of that nonsense. And and that was why I got down from the second Prado, and by the time I came back, I heard they had fought, and I asked what caused the fight, and later I heard that was the one that caused the fight. That I was the one that caused the fight. Question. Who told you there was a fight between Prime Boy and Mohbad? Adra said, CY. Question. It was the wife who told you? Adra said, yes. Question. I'm now telling you that Prime Boy said he never had a fight with Mohbad. Then the court interjected. He granted an interview before this court. David Fadade said, he granted an interview. I have to put it to him. Then the court said, it is what happened in this court that you should put to him. This line was actually shaded. Okay? This particular reading of Fadele was actually shaded. I don't know why. That is a cogent point. So
so that maybe so it needs to be highlighted. Okay.
So David Fadele said he granted an interview. I have to put it to him. Then the court interjected and saying, which was shaded, said It is what happened in this court that you should put to him. There have been so many interviews, even to the wife, that we have all heard. The wife that I have seen, the difference between the people before the social media and the person before me. Every evidence, that's where the shooting stop. Every evidence here is limited to the question you ask. The interview outside this court is not permitted. He did not say that. He did not say that before the court. Prime Boy did not testify before this court. Mr. David Fadeli, talking now. I have never said he testified. The court interjected. He has answered you that he does not know. Prime Boy did not testify before this court. David Fadeli said, as the court pleases, let's go back to Mohbad and his wife. I just ask you that more often your father usually come to resolve issues between Mohbad and his wife. I said yes. Question: to the effect the relationship was not that smooth. I said yes. That means the relationship was toxic. Question: on the 10th of September 2023, after that show, you guys moved to your house in Lekki. There was an allegation, and you are in the best position to clear this issue. There was an allegation that Mohbad and his wife engaged in a fight over the issue of traveling to Canada or not traveling to Canada. I said, I did not know about that. Question: and you stay in the house? I said yes. Question: and you are not aware? I said no. Question: what incident led to the invitation of the nurse? I said Mohbad was the one that said she should come, that he needed a nurse. Question: what prompted him to invite the nurse? I said he had an injury on his hand, and that was why we called the nurse. Question: how many injury was on his body? I said just one. Question: where was the location of that injury? Adura Alaba demonstrating on his hand. Question: and it was very deep? I said no, it's not cut. Question: did you notice if you had injury on his tummy? I said no. Question: that looked like a stab. Did you notice that? I said no. Question: did you notice a deep cut in his hand? I said yes. Question: you have talked about minor cut. It was that minor cut that made Mohbad request for a nurse, according to you? I said yes. Question: you said apart from that cut, there was no injury on his body? I said no. Question: because there was an allegation that he had a deep cut in his tummy? I said no. Question: but when your father was invited and he got to your house in Lekki, he saw a cloth soaked with blood, and the bed sheet also was soaked with blood. That's your father. Is that true? I said there was blood on the cloth, but it did not soak. It was the blood that bled from his hand and that stained the bed sheet. Question: it was that small, that minor cut, that stain, that stained that bed sheet and other clothes apart from the sheet? I said it was only the bed sheet that was stained.
Good question.
Question: no other cloth was stained apart from the bed sheet? I said yes. Question: when the nurse administered the drip, were you there? I said I was not there. Question: tell this court, those that were there, when that drug was administered on him. I said Bami and CY. Question: but the wife says she was not there. She says she was cooking at the kitchen. Adora said, yes, she was cooking. She kept going upstairs and downstairs. Question, she was there? Adora said, yes, she was there. Question, did you have an idea of what the nurse was to treat? Adora said, I think she gave him tetanus injection. Question, so the nurse was to administer tetanus injection because of what, of that minor cut? After that injection, he started vomiting and he vomited noodles, Indomie. Adora said, yes. Question, that Indomie was cooked by his wife? Adora said, I was the one that cooked that Indomie. Question, did you eat part of the Indomie? Adora said, yes, and his wife also. Question, now, when all these events that started on the 10th of September, did you call your dad? Sorry, let me take that question again. Question, now, when all these events that started on the 10th of September, did you call your dad? Adora said no. Question, on the 11th of September, that should be on Monday. Can you tell us what happened? You did not go out and all of you were at home and Mohbad was feeling fine. Adora said he didn't come out that Monday. He was in his room throughout on Monday. He was in his room. Yeah? That is 282. I want you to note that. All the jurors, please note that. Page 282.
Yeah. He was in his room throughout on Monday.
Never came out of his room. And I will read that question again. Now, when all these events that started on the 10th of September, did you call your dad? Adora responded, no. Question, on the 11th of September, that should be on Monday. Can you tell us what happened? You did not go out and all of you were at home and Mohbad was feeling fine? Adora responded, he didn't come out that Monday. He was in his room throughout on Monday. He was in his room.
Can you Facebook? He's going to come back. Don't worry, I'm going to. I wasn't concentrating. I wasn't concentrating.
Yeah, let's wait for them.
Yeah. I want to Facebook. Grandma was in shock. I meant to have put the church. I wasn't. It should come up. If I'm quick, I will still meet them. It should have dropped views for. I didn't notice. Come on. It's when you are doing things like this, this will just be happening. No. Me, I want Facebook to come and what happened though? And I was just saying that 10:30, I'm going to stop. It's taking its time. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess that stopped when I said mention the page.
Oh my God, the thing is.
And I hope you are attaching the one on TikTok too, so that we also not going to end up like them.
Oh my God, what's happening? Go pick. It's dead completely. I don't think I'll meet them. I messed up. It's dead.
The stuff is dropping to 177. People are dropping.
Yeah, there's nothing. I wasn't concentrating. As in, I wasn't looking at the bar. The bar was already at the.
If they thought they flagged you, knew. That's what they are thinking.
No, they didn't.
No, they thought they flagged you. It's still showing there because I'm on your live on Facebook.
Oh,
55 people waiting.
It's not speaking. The phone is dead, so it's going to take its time to. We have to continue tomorrow.
Yeah, ready. Okay. We should wait for them, right? We have to wait for them.
It won't even come. By the time my phone comes up, they are gone. The phone is charging. Okay.
Bossman.
Yeah?
Bossman.
Abination, how you doing?
What number are we on? What page are we on?
Mommy,
Hello, good day. Good evening.
282.
282, yeah, so I put it there. So we'll continue from now. I'm so sorry. I messed up.
Let's wait for the Facebook people. So
No, there's no way we can wait for them. It's not coming up. The phone is dead completely. So it's taking.
They are liking, they think that they are flagging.
It's dead completely. So it's taking, and you know, the mistake I made was whilst it showed me a bar, I was meant to have just put the charger. So so it came up, but it went off again because I went to Facebook again. So it's crash.
I just want to contribute about the Okada issue that they are talking about.
Okay, the other one, you can say it, but don't you think, okay, say it with us here, because I'm going to go away from, I don't want the Facebook people to
know. At that time, there's no Okada in Lagos.
Yeah?
There's no Okada in Lagos at that time. Okay. When they are saying that the street Okada is only delivering Okada that is available in Lagos that time. No Okada passengers, Okada rider, people, it's only delivering Okada that is available.
That's it. Yes.
Not all this Okada that is available.
How many people? I think, are you mute? No, trading Oluwa, some of them are not on TikTok, though. Some of them, you know now. So don't worry. We'll continue. I just want to hear what Abe Nation, the point is trying to emphasize on. But Bossman, please mute. Okay, Abe Nation, let's hear you, please.
So, as that time, the only Okada that's available in that time is we are talking about
area.
In that area. If you are talking about Reconnecting is not working on the main road at Lekki. It's only in the street. Then, delivering Okada, that's only 2 Okada riders that is working in Lagos at that time. If they are talking about Ogun State, maybe a Kpai area, that's where Okada is working at that time. I was in Lagos at that moment.
Ikeja is not working.
Even Ikeja, there's no Okada.
I'm so sure of that side. So if Ikeja is like that, I don't know how Lekki will now be operating.
Where there's Okada working in the Ikeja area, it's only Akute area.
Me, I don't know. Ikeja, they ban
Akute area. Even the office now, Akute area, they should have Okada. I confirm about that.
If they don't even operate at all in Ikeja, that is what.
No. There's no Okada in Ikeja and Agege.
And they enforce it all seriousness in you. Enforce it.
Seriously. If any Okada come out in that moment, they take it off.
So I don't know. And you know, the fact that more, let me say one more,
position on the road at that moment. If you see any Okada at that moment, take it off. It's a lie. Pure lie. There's no Okada.
The fact that the Adura can come and say the same, okay, I don't understand.
There is no Okada at that time. You can't say that. He's a pure liar.
So
even though if they want to confirm it, if they want to confirm, I remember the day they banned Okada in Lagos State. I remember that the very day that they started from they block Lekki to gate and block what do you call it? What do you call it? Togotedo. There's police over there that they are taking Okada off. I can mention all these things.
When they are saying all these things, who they be? Is it at the courts? The courts, they should also know about this.
I work in Lekki very well. I know where they ban all these people over there. So if they want to mention maybe the Medu area, Okada is working there. The Medu area. Before you go to where do you call it? Eleko Beach. Record bridge. That's where Okada work in that time. But from Shangote Edo area, there's no Okada at all. If they see Okada from that place to Obalende area, go to CMS, go all this place to Ojuelegba area, a checking point for them. They shoot them. They even put this lorry that they used to carry out the Okada to Alausa. Any Okada they shoot is Alausa Street. That's where they shoot them. So I know all these things. If they say that the Okada working on that Lekki at that time is a lie. It's a lie. They started ban Okada, is it not 2021?
I'm so sure of that. Can we continue tomorrow, Abe Nation? Can we continue? Yeah, because my Facebook people, they will be angry now. What happened?
That's what I want to say.
So we'll continue tomorrow by the grace of God. So, Bossman.
Oh my God, I've been talking. I never knew I was actually muted. Hey, oh, I was talking. I was like, why are you guys talking over me?
No.
Is it possible? I think there is something wrong somewhere. I think it's high time that we petition the magistrate of Ikorodu that is actually taking charge of this corona inquest.
Don't say it here, Bossman. Don't say it online. Don't say that here.
Like I said earlier on, in Ghana, all the artists, all the music, all the musicians, either you are playing Afrobeat, either you are playing, you are rapping, either you are playing reggae, you are playing raga, you are playing what, they all have one umbrella that they belongs to. Please, Papayano, don't they have similar thing in Nigeria? One umbrella that all these musicians belongs to. And
we have P-Man organization.
Don't you come again?
We have the P-Man organization.
Okay, P-Man organization. Is that the umbrella that put all
that cover all musicians
in Nigeria?
Exactly.
Okay, Papagano, don't you think these people, they are not being fair to Mohbad?
They read their statement. Last year they put up their statement. You see, what they can do, they can look into the kind of agreement which Mohbad went into with Naira Marley and try to see if there are some issues there, and then coming through that area. But according to them, they said that there are some terms and conditions that Mohbad and Naira Marley, signed into that is not qualified for them to operate under as an umbrella. So which they will not consider suitable, especially to be able to maybe retrieve Mohbad music and some things which is in the hand of Naira Marley. When it comes to the criminal case, to the action of killing Mohbad, I don't think that is their duty to fight against, to sort out those that kill Mohbad, whether to investigate, whether the killers of Mohbad are really coming from the industry. I don't think they can do so. But what I think they can do, they can have a lawyer which will be part of the corona inquest, and which they have. There is entertainment lawyer that is not coming from Baba, it's not coming from the public, it's coming from the entertainment industry to represent, to see that Mohbad get justice. And that lawyer is very sound. I may say that it's one of the most sound lawyer in that room, if I'm not mistaken, in that corona inquest. So they too, they have their own effort. But there's one thing is that we should stop making it look like organizations have power over the institution, which is the criminal institution. They have a certain limit to which they can operate up to.
Paparano, let me pause you a bit.
When it's getting bigger than their power, they will just let the bigger institution handle it. Or tell me the things you're expecting from them.
Paparano, before I tell you what I'm expecting from them, let me pause you a bit. Why do you belong to an organization?
Go on, you say it. I mean, you are the one talking now. Unless you want to be asking me a question.
No. We are communicating. Look, you belongs to an organization for various reasons. And one of the reasons is what we are talking about. Are they not supposed to add their mouth, their voice? I believe they have a precedent. Nobody is saying they should do the work of the police.
Let's do it this way. Has an artist ever died in Ghana where you reside there?
Yes, through a motor accident.
All right.
Wait.
Was it the job of the police and the investigation?
Voice of Ghana.
Was it the job of the police?
Paparano, just give me a moment. Voice of Ghana, that girl we now or VIP mono. Ebony. Oh, thank you, Michelle. That's it. Yes.
Was it the job of the police and the investigator to investigate into it and deliver justice, or it was the organization's job? What role did the organization play? Go on.
That is what. Yeah. Thank you. That is what I am telling you. Nobody is saying the music body should do the work of the police, but I am saying they should add their voice in making sure Mohbad got justice. They are too silent. Paparano, look at when the band's son got drawn. The whole Twitter was flooded. Look at when Davido's son got drawn. The whole Twitter was flooded. So nobody is saying, look, let me give you an example. I travel to Nigeria, right? And I was in Abuja. So I was going to Kano. And I was told that the train does not go to Kano. I can only go to Kano either through flight or from Abuja. I can only go to Kano through flight or through the road. So I was like, this dangerous road that they said is not safe. They kill people, they kidnap people, this and this. A friend now advised me that, okay, if that is the case, sleep over. Then you start your journey in the morning. But what is the point I'm trying to make? Do you know my bag, the bag I put at my back that I brought, I thought that was my very first time. I thought it is just like Ghana. In Ghana, we have VIP, we have STC, we have OA or something, I've forgotten. And if the car should make a stopover, Paparano, believe me, you leave your bag on your seat, just go and eat or piss and come back and pick your bag. Nobody will tamper with it. So I did not know. I left my bag. Before I come back, my bag has been stolen. Somebody has made off away with the bag. And it contains my document, my passport, my international driver's license, my local driver's license, almost my document, everything, they've gone with it. I got to Kano.
Was it in your car or in a public transport?
In a public transport, Paparano. Have you
ever people losing properties in public transport in Ghana?
It's weird.
But when you are when you take the STC, you can't steal.
You can't. It's very, very weird.
Do they have camera in it?
Yes.
It's very, very weird.
Do they have camera in it?
Yes. They have.
Wait, let me quickly. Wait. Tell me the name of the transport. Let me go stealing in the STC.
STC is if you take STC.
You know, people don't know everything. So we learn every day. 1 minute.
Yes.
Tell me the
just go Ghana State Transport.
Don't worry.
The short name is called STC.
Stealing.
It is actually the state transport of Ghana. So, Paparano, where am I driving to? My passport, my document, everything is gone. The only thing I have on me was the money inside my pocket.
You'll be shocked.
Now, what did the organization do?
Wait. Thief busted on STC. Boss fined 1,200 Ghana cedis. Notorious thief who plies his trade on buses run by the state transport company has been fined. Okay, 1 minute. Let me go there a little bit. Let me tell you something, right? There are things that, like, it's obvious that we should understand that there's things that happens, especially when you are in a very big town. Okay, there are a lot of things that happen, but what we do not do is this: we do not use things that happen maybe once in a while or in one place to assume the same for every part of it. If you look at it, Nigeria, as we are talking about this criminality, do you think there are criminality everywhere in Nigeria? No. There are some states you get in Nigeria. In fact, leave whatever that you have somewhere, you will come back and see it there. But because of maybe the different people migrating from neighboring countries, do you know that when you look at even all of those notes, sometimes we can hardly tell between who is a Nigerian and who is a Niger and who is coming from neighboring countries. Okay? So Nigeria is a very big country that though the security itself is improving, but it's not at its best. But that doesn't mean that we'll just begin to pick instances and begin to use it to show that, there is really a hell of it or a terrible life, that is ongoing in the country. And that is one thing you are fond of doing, baby. I don't know, like, when you're going to stop doing this thing. It's making it, like we will live in this country.
That's where you are going to end. I know that is where you are going to end. But Paparano, my focus was organization. Paparano,
what do you want to achieve from this?
Just continue eating and listen to me. My focus was organization.
Remember, Nigeria is 5 times bigger than 10 times bigger than Ghana.
20 times, Seth. 20 times. But Paparano, my focus is on the organization. When I lost all these documents, the next thing I asked was, I said, do we have any Ghanaian community here? And I was directed. I went to their chairman and I told him what has happened to me. And the next thing he said was, go and report to the police and get a police report, which I did. And he also gave me a letter and said, when you get back to Abuja, take this to Ghana Embassy and apply for emergency traveling document. Or if you are staying long in Nigeria, use this and let them get you another passport. And I applied for passport in Abuja. And in 10 days, I got my passport and I was able to travel back. But what is the point I'm trying to make over here? The point I'm making over here is the organization. You could see how the Ghanaian community chairman gave me a good advice. I went to the police and get a police report, and he also gave me a letter. So this is what organization does for it or its member.
What was the police response? Did they cooperate?
Yes, they gave me the police report, but I paid. And I know you don't like to hear that.
Unlike Mohbad father, they didn't give him police report.
Yeah, I
took the paper from him and tear it again. Am I invited?
Have you ever seen Papariano?
They choke my eyes.
Have you ever seen Papariano invite anyone when he's eating?
No.
He likes food too much.
I tell you.
I know I'm going to die.
He can share anything, but he cannot share his food.
How are you going to die alone when you have all women around you?
Not even the bone can I share.
Anyway, Papariano, so what I am saying over here is, Please, can't we, let's draw the attention of this music body. Let them add their voice to what is going on.
Baby.
Let them add their voice to what is going on.